Ciao everyone, it's Marchettino, and today I'm quite excited to have a go in this pocket rocket. This is the new Toyota Yaris GR. Guys, I think today we're gonna have a great time with this because this is one of the hottest cars of the moment. Maybe it's the ultimate hottage to buy right now. The new Toyota Yaris GR. Here in Italy it costs 40,000 euros and it's available just in the circuit version, which is the top version, full option. So basically with 40,000 euros you already get the full package. I really like this configuration. Just look at also these forged 18 wheels, but first thing you may notice are the brakes. Here we have a 356mm disc and in the back 297mm. You can bet the braking power in this car is quite good. So you can immediately tell this is not a standard Yaris because compared to the standard one, this car is 6 centimeters wider, 5 centimeters longer, and it's also 4 centimeters lower. Yaris GR is available just with 3 doors version. Compared to the standard Yaris 5 doors, you can see that the roof is much lower, actually 9 centimeters. You can also see that the rear visibility is not that good. If we have a look on the roof, we can see that this is real carbon fiber, but the thing is that this carbon fiber roof is wrapped with fake carbon fiber, and the reason is that Toyota didn't put the transparent paint on the roof. They did it just on the special edition RZ model available just in Japan. And if you have a chance to have a look on the roof, you can actually see the forged carbon fiber. Just look at the front, it's quite menacing. Let's get lower so we can see the massive intercooler. Well, you can really notice it. One thing I like about the GR, here and here we find the air intake, which helps to keep down the temperatures of the braking systems. And what lies under the bonnet? Well, there it is, guys. Here we find a 1.6 liter 3-cylinder turbo engine, which is capable to unleash a quite remarkable output for such kind of engine. 261 brake horsepower and 360 Newton meters of torque. We are almost ready to start the test drive. First, I want to show you the interior of the Yaris GR because compared to a standard Yaris, it's not that different. Of course, here we have this lovely sport seats, but beside that, the GR logo and a few other minor things, this interior is quite standard. Being the circuit version, so already full option, here we find the ADAS second level, infotainment available in Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, and another detail that I really like is the handbrake, because here we don't have the classic handbrake button, we have the good old style handbrake that whenever you use it, you actually disengage the rear LSD. So if you're there, you can actually pretend to be on a rally stage if you want. So, deliveries of the Yaris GR has started since a couple of months, and basically, since when the deliveries have started, the first video reviews have popped on YouTube, there has been a lot of hype towards this car, and I was wondering, is it really that good and exciting to drive? Well, let's find out. The road is twisty, so I think it's the right place to have fun with this car. Here we have 3 driving settings, normal, sport and track, and here when you change the setting, the only thing that changes is the way the car delivers the power on the road. So basically, in normal, 60% of the power goes to the front wheels, 40% in the back, sport mode 30% in the front, 70% in the back, and track is 50-50. Now we're still driving in normal. So no matter the driving mode, any driving mode you choose, you always have the maximum potential of this car. Getting out of these corners, you actually feel most of the power goes to the front. And even normal mode is good enough to have fun and go fast in this kinda twisty road. The engine, it's small, but my goodness, it's enraged. It's truly enraged. It's a slight turbo lag, but above 3000 RPMs. It's strong, it pulls nicely until 6,500 RPMs, whereas the red line is at about 7,000. So now let's move to sport mode. As I said, 30% in the front, 70 in the back. Let's switch off also the electronics to see how does the car behave. Road is a little bit wet, so we have to be careful. The car is running on winter tires, but I love the fact that this car actually has two limited slip differential, one in the front and one in the back. And between every driving setting you choose, the behavior of this car truly changes. You feel a lot of difference. From the outside, it's not really that loud. Sadly, here we find a fake noise generated through the speakers to enhance the exhaust note. I see that in the tuning business, there's a lot of tuning companies that are working to deliver lots of aftermarket parts to make this car even faster and exciting to drive. Stock, it's already good, but just imagine this car with ECU reflash, new air intake, full straight pipes exhaust. Slamming the foot on the brakes, wow, these brakes are amazing. Such a big braking system on such a small and tiny car. Here the road is moist, temperatures are low, but still you feel that the car is so stable and grippy. It's amazing. I'm in love with the steering too because it's very communicative and direct. This is the right place to test this car actually. And you know guys, I love the fact that this car is available just with the manual, and this is a good one. You know, I have an Honda S2000, which is honestly one of the cars with maybe one of the best manual gearbox ever made. So whenever I test other cars with a manual, I realize if it's a proper manual transmission or not. And guys, this is a good one. Gear changes are very sharp, neat. This is the manual you need on a sports car. I think that Toyota with this car is truly nailed it. Is it worth it, the hype we see on the internet? I will say yes. After having driven it, I tell you, this is an amazing car. For 40,000 euros, a lot of people are like, oh, it's just a Toyota with a 3-cylinder engine. But I tell you that if you look at the performance, mechanical components, I think this car is truly worth it, 40,000 euros. And now, let's move to the last driving settings, track mode. 50% of the power in the front and 50 in the back. So basically, this is the right setting if you wanna have fun around the track, go for the best lap times. With this kind of power delivery, the car feels quite neutral. You feel like you have a lot of traction and grip in the corners. I think to truly appreciate this setting, you need to wait for the snow. Then you feel like to be driving in a rally stage, in my opinion. Zero to 100 takes 5.2 seconds. Top speed limited to 230 kilometers per hour. As I said, this car's stock, it's already remarkable. It's fast, but it's a car with a great potential to me. I am tempted because, what if? What do you think, guys? I also like the fact that basically this car has been produced in order to homologate the rally version to compete in the WRC. Just like back in the good old days when car makers used to make crazy outages in order to compete in Group B, the crazy rally. What an era. It's great to see this product in this modern era made with lots of restrictions, less passion towards the pure driving experience. This car is a real flight in a dark era, and more automotive companies should take inspiration from Toyota and do the same. I haven't been driving a brand new Hot Hatch this fast, this exciting since a long time. I'm a great fan of Audacious in general. One of the best cars I drove last year actually was the Renault 5 Turbo 2. A modern Audacious like this, it's a car to have. Definitely. I seriously need to think about getting one. Yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more. And as always, thanks for watching. Ciao!